right here at Not a Conference, BAM. And I have with me my NASCAR camera. It's a 1998 Jeff Gordon camera. And I'm gonna load some Portra 800 in here. And we're gonna take some beautiful bridal photo. Oh, there's already film in there.
Taylor!
Where did that come from? Well, RIP that film.
What was on it?
I don't know, sorry. Color 92. Oh, it was like almost finished.
Wow.
Well, that sucks.
We're looking.
I have no idea what was on it. I think it was just a test roll.
Okay.
Fortunately, it was just a test roll. But unfortunately,
how'd it go?
I think you have to put it in some chemicals to.
There's a lake right there.
Stuff.
Go to the lake.
Put it in the lake?
Might be the chemicals you need, man. You ever test it?
No, I've never tried to develop film in a lake before. Well, that's sad. Thanks for the film, lomography. Sorry to have ruined it on you. So what you do is you use the gas tank as the shutter button, and then you load it up here. There we go. Got one of the teeth. Beautiful.
Get it?
Maybe.
You gonna develop this film, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, it's like finished. Why didn't I take that out?
I don't know, man. That sucks.
I'm trying to remember what it was. I think I just drove around. It was a test roll for lomography, but then I did another one. And then I forgot about this one until now. All right, now we're ready to photograph with my 1998 Jeff Gordon 35mm film camera. Let's go. Like a skate video. If I could only use one camera for the rest of my life, would it be the 35mm Jeff Gordon NASCAR camera from 1998 loaded with Portra 800? The answer might surprise you. The answer is no. Unless you were expecting that answer, in which case the answer did not surprise you. And it is, in fact, the one that you were expecting. The images, though, they definitely have a look and feel to them that I really enjoy. And while there is a time and a place to use a $10,000 Fujifilm GFX 100S 100 megapixel camera with the new 55 f1.7, there is also a time and place to use a camera like this to document your real life and make them actually feel like memories rather than these perfect AI generated digital photos. No transition. Now here we are in Iceland with this same wonderful camera. I'll take a closer picture. That's the spot. Also, the center of the lens is probably going to be the sharpest. Depending on the camera, you might find that the edges do some unique and interesting things. I own a number of these cameras, and I'll be testing them all to find out which one is my absolute favorite. Even though they're all manufactured in the same facility, they do come with different characteristics, like the Hoga. Some come with light leaks, some don't. I haven't experienced any light leaks on this yet, but they do come with different sponsorships like DuPont and Miller Lite. If you get, who's that? Rusty Wallace? I think that's Rusty Wallace. Tim doesn't know. Rusty Wallace is a great name.
That's a terrible name.
You get like a Dale Jarrett, there's a Valvoline car, an undisclosed Mark Martin maybe. All these factors really do go into creating great images. So we are going to drive to the airport in our beautiful rental Discovery. Only mild transmission problems. The interior is nice though. And I'm gonna continue to show you some images from this camera around our Airbnb. Why is everything steel? So one of the saddest things that we've experienced in our time in Iceland, we haven't been coming here for that long, but originally when we came here, the drunk pig that you see here was the main pig, and they've since made the pig a little bit cuter, I guess. But in my opinion, it's a significantly worse design. I'm a bit upset about that. Although you can get you can buy merch at this grocery store, and they have the old pig on the merch. So that's kind of cool. They know that they messed this up, but that's what I have to say. And I'm gonna photograph both the new pig and the old pig with the Jeff Gordon NASCAR cam. So we've done some light reading, and it seems the lens is a 30mm lens, potentially maybe an f10, f8, and the shutter speed maybe 1/100th of a second. You can shoot either 400 speed film or maybe 800 speed film. It says 100 on the box, but I feel like you gotta be in bright sun and a NASCAR race in order to get away with 100 ISO film. I feel like you're gonna be a little bit under, so probably do a 400. Also, they're, at least at the time that I purchased them, each of these cameras was between $16 and $22, which means it's less than the cost of a round trip to buy and develop a roll of film. So it's nice that each one of these isn't $1,000 yet, I guess. I thought it was gonna be pretty overcast, so I brought the Portra 800, but it's kind of a bit of a flex to use Portra 800 in a camera like this. So I apologize for that. Doesn't really fit properly. Oh yeah, we're ready. Okay, here we go. Let's go take some pictures. I've jammed it. I think I've broken this camera. Got one photo, that's it. Oh, we just gotta push it real hard. That's a good one. Okay, we're back in business. And you really gotta jam the shutter on this one. Well, we've got one. I'm guessing the lens isn't gonna be too sharp all the way throughout. So I'm going to center compose the logo and door, because I figure that'll probably be the sharpest. $19 on eBay. Next up, we have a Family Mart. So the problem with this camera is that I have to put so much pressure on this button that it actually shakes my camera and reframes the scene. Maybe a new version is good. My used version, might not recommend. Update. After coming home from Japan, I actually purchased a new Jeff Gordon camera, and it works just fine. This one's gonna be questionable for light here. Also, that just spun and then spun the other way. So I might not be taking photos. Here we have a Lawson station. Got something. It's becoming more difficult to press. And that brings us to the end of this cinematic journey, starring the 1998 Jeff Gordon NASCAR camera. And yeah, not my least favorite camera, maybe not my favorite camera, definitely a conversation starter, and definitely probably my number one choice if I was going to a NASCAR race or a race really of any kind. And you know what they say, keep it NASCAR cam. See you next time. Oh, look at that video. You should watch that video. It's on the screen. It's a good one.